The rush for 90% silver is back on. I'm going to let you know what's going on at the shop. Please give me that thumbs up. We got the Pinex deals of the week. We will run through those real quick. I got one card, but I got memory of the other deals, my friends. Stay tuned for that. Get your 90% silver before they melt even more down. These coin shops, these pawn shops are just sending it in left and right. We saved some more today from another coin shop. We're going to let you know what happened with that as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget about the Pinex giveaway coming up this Friday. Over 14 ounces of silver. I'll post a link to the comment in the comment section below. You still got time to sign up, but you must be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't get knocked away if you win, because you must be subscribed. Let's get into it. 90% silver today at the shop. It's just flying out the door for some reason. Silver's gone up a little bit. It's not gone up that much. People are wanting the 90% silver like there's no tomorrow. It should be a warning to us all. This is our real money. We used to use this, not me personally. Some of you used to use this in trades. Not just in trades, just in everyday life. They took silver out of our money. It's gone. They don't want us to own it. They don't care if they melt it down. They want it melted down so we can be controlled. Wake your friends up this holiday season, meaning the 4th of July. Play a game. Give some silver away. Stop the Melt campaign continues with Coin Shop Chris. I know I've not been calling out names. I just want to thank everybody who's put that in the comment section. Thank you for everybody who's put that comment on other channels. Let them know where it comes from. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Bring them all over. We are fully on board Stop the Melt campaign on this channel. So is channel sponsor Pinex. I cannot thank them more of enough for getting behind this campaign. Stop the Melt. I cannot thank Sobriety and Silver YouTube channel for coming on board with this. He's also added another tweak to it. Fill a bag. Don't have to be a big bag. Fill a bag of 90% silver. Another channel I want to recognize. Salivate Metal as well. A lot of you guys know him, Sal. The one who slurps his coffee. The one who does push-ups. Yes, that's Sal. We all know him. Check his channel out as well. Let him know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Look, channels want to work together. Let's work together. Let's get this campaign moving. Stop the Melt continues. Had a person today. Comes in with his wife. Wife was actually on board. They bought $325 phase of 90% silver today. They're saving it. They're stockpiling it. They're not making any more. They're not making any more 90% silver at all. At all. So what are the deals at Pinex this week? They added a new deal this week. As of 10:30 this morning, East Coast time, silver quarters per roll was $266.10 per roll. You must get 3 rolls at that price. It's an awesome price, my friends. They got the silver dimes on sale. They got the Roosevelt silver dimes, 5 rolls or more deal. They got the Mercury dime deal, $30 face or more. They got the Peace dollar deal going on. They got the Morgan 1921 dollar deal going on. They're bringing it all, just about every single thing in this week for this campaign. You're not going to find the Peace dollars in Morgan dollars, I do believe, any cheaper than that. I don't believe so. Maybe at your local coin shop, but not online. For the rest of it, yeah, maybe you can do a little bit better at your coin shop as well, but for an online standpoint, at $266.10 per roll of silver quarters, that is a heck of a deal. Just think about 40 quarters per tube. That could be 120 transactions, my friends. Just in 3 rows of silver quarters alone. Could be 120 separate transactions when the crap hits the fan. Think about that. Stop the melt. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinex, for sponsoring my channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. Look, I understand, Pinex understands, not everybody can afford these deals. So, here's the next thing you can do. Sometimes I can't afford the deals either. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't have a lot of money myself. But here's what you can do. For the ones that are like myself, for the ones that can't afford a lot at one time, here's what you do. You buy a little bit at a time. Meaning, if you got a local coin shop, we said this before on this channel, but it does work. You go to your local coin shop, get a dollar's face in silver quarters. If you can't afford that, get 2 silver quarters at a time. It's okay to walk into a coin shop and get 1 silver quarter. That's all you can put away for that week or when you got paid, whatever the case may be. It adds up. Trust me, it adds up. The other night, I was talking to one of my mods. He was saying, you know, how impressed he is, how fast his stack is growing. And I'm not going to say his name, because I don't call my mods, you know, they're very good mods. I'm trying to keep it a little bit of a secret. I don't know why. I'm not done live streams yet, so that's what it is right now. It's no secret on this channel, but I just choose not to call them out because I talk about them from time to time. But one of my mods calls me up. You know, we talk often, almost every day. We didn't talk last night. I fell asleep before I got a chance to call him. But anyways, he stacks 90% silver. And he keeps telling me he's going to cool it for a while. He's going to cool it for a while. Then he goes on eBay, finds a deal on eBay, gets a roll, gets 2 rolls. And we joke about this all the time. All right, we joke about this. When you see a deal, you got to grab it, right? If you got the cash, you got to grab it. And this is where it is. You know, this is where it is. You got to grab it when you can find the deals. And sometimes, yeah, I even say that. I'm gonna cool it for a while. And then I find the deals. Find the deals at my shop. Find them at Pinex. Find them on eBay. Wherever. Wherever you can find the deals at, grab them. You know, because they're not making this anymore. And I tell you one thing. This should be a warning to us all. We have a lot more people in the United States that we did back in 1964 or before. There's not enough of 90% silver to go around. Think about that. Think about how much change, quarters, dimes, nickels, used to be pennies, are not going to make no more next year. How much cash that really is all together. And think about people's little boxes here, little drawers full here of just regular change in their house. Little baskets full, little cans full, whatever, coffee cans full, the cheap Coca-Cola bottles full of just regular change. Jars full, ammo cans full. You get the picture. But we're melting this down, and there goes the light again. We're melting this stuff down because the coin shops and pawn shops want to make a quick buck. That's why. That is why they're melting it down. They don't care about the future. They don't care about the future of making a quick buck later. No, they rather melt it down now and get rid of it. Let's talk about vintage silver for a moment. And I'm talking about any type of vintage silver around, you know, your old Christmas bars, your old Halloween bars, your old Christmas rounds, your Engelhard rounds, which Pinex does have. Check them out. Underneath silver rounds, they have the old style vintage Prospector Engelhard silver rounds. Check them out, my friend, before those are gone. Some of these are getting expensive. Some of these are getting a little bit of expensive. This one just happens to be a Sunshine Mint 1990. They don't have this design no more. I love this design. I'm glad I was able to pick up a few when I did. All right, I remember that transaction because I was buying something else, and I don't exactly remember what I was getting. It was something else vintage, and I ordered 12 of them. And somehow the box got opened up. It was off of an eBay purchase. I messaged the seller. Say, hey, look, man, this box came open up. Here's the green sticker. It was on the box from the post office. It got damaged. 6 of these are missing. He said, well, unfortunately, I don't have what you ordered. He offered 2. He sent me 2 pictures of 2 different coins. He said, well, rounds, I should say. And one of them was the Sunshine Mint. I said, I'll take the Sunshine Mint ones. They're vintage. They actually go for a little bit more. He shipped them, no problem. Sometimes that happens. Stuff gets lost in the mail. Sometimes damages get damage at the post office. If you happen to get a damaged item from the post office, they don't have the green damage sticker on it. Go right to your post office. Go right to the post office. And exactly, I need that green sticker because it's an eBay purchase or I bought it from an online bowling dealer. Make sure they have that green damage sticker on it. That will back you up even more. That will back you up even more. If you know your postal carrier well enough, talk to them. Say, if I get any damaged boxes, please make sure you mark it damaged. If it is damaged, talk to your postal person. Talk to them. Because you want everything in order in case something does happen. You don't have to tell them what it is in the package. Okay, I used to have a real good postal lady. She retired. She knew I was getting stuff. She knew what I was getting. She was been a postal lady down here for long as I can remember. So get to know your carriers, especially your postal carrier. Maybe FedEx and UPS is all changing up, you know, all the time. Maybe you still have your local person that does UPS and FedEx for your area, but here is always different. They don't always do the same route. The point is, protect yourself on everything you purchase. Protect yourself. Stay with good sellers. Stay with good coin shops. There are some bad coin shops out there. You know, I've talked about that just before. When a coin shop offers you 20 times face for 90% silver, you better run for the hills. You better not even sell it because you're getting ripped off. When they buy it for 20 times face and they want to try to flip it for 28 times face, that is, they're trying to just rake you over the coals. That's what they're doing. All right, 23 times face or plus is probably a good buyback right now. I can even see 22.5, but really you want to be right at 23 plus right now. That's just my opinion. Of course, every little location is different. You got to shop around when you do sell. And this guy was not able to even sell it at 28, so he sold it. According to one of the comments in the comment section, this coin shop sold it to the smelter for 26 times face. I don't know if I believe that comment or not. 26 times face to a smelter seems a little high, but it could be the truth as well. Look, if that's what's really going on, shame on that coin shop. Shame on any coin shop is paying lowball office and trying to take their people in their area and raking them over the coals. That is what they're doing. They're taking advantage of the situation. They're taking advantage of the people that need the fast buck. Look, shop around. If that's the only coin shop in your area and you need that quick buck, okay, then you're kind of stuck, I guess, right? But you gotta shop around. Sometimes it's better to open an eBay account, take the 13% fee hit, and it goes right to your account the next day anyways. Do a 24-hour auction. It will sell. very quickly. You'd be better off doing it that way. You be doing it. Look, some of these items on eBay that I've talked about with pinbacks, like the quarters, I've seen them. $279, $289 for a row of quarters. You can get 3 rolls from pinbacks at $266, roughly. Prices will change due to the markets. We know that. Look, you got to shop around. You know, I like working with pinbacks. They are honest guys. Michael and Brian are the most honest guys in this business, I do believe, as an online dealer itself. Look, they're the owners of the company. You're going to be talking to the owners of the company. Try that with another company. Try that with another company and see how well that works for most people. Now, maybe somebody knows somebody at a online dealer where they know the owners themselves already. They already talk to them. That can happen from time to time, yes. But not them answering the phone on a daily basis. You get somebody else over pinbacks, ask to talk to Michael or Brian, if that's who you want to talk to. Rest of the team is good too. Stop the mail campaign. Campaign continues with Coin Shop Chris. We got to keep stacking. Keep stacking the 90. Because it's going to be gone. And when that day comes, it's not going to be pretty. We remember what happened in March of 2023. It was hard to find. The premiums will shut up. No, my friends, just 90% silver does not go up in price the more they melt down. You might get some higher premiums later on because it's less and less variable. But the content itself stays the same. Okay? If the price goes way up, if silver goes way up, yes, your 90% silver is going to go up with it. If the price falls back to $30, of course, it's going to go down with that too. It's not because, could they become numismatic in years to come? Yeah, they could be. They could have a little bit more value there. But we really don't have a good understanding of how much of this stuff has been melted down. There's no track keeping at all. People can say they melt down $50,000 face. People can say they can melt down $10,000 face. Okay, they send it to the smelter. What is the smelter actually doing with it? Are they trying to sell it back to other coin shops? Are they trying to sell it to other online dealers? And the information is just getting out there. It is getting smelted down. Do we have hardcore proof for that? No, I'm not seeing hardcore proof for that. It's actually getting smelted down. I want to be realistic here. But chances are, that's where it's going. It is getting smelted down. And we cannot blame the smelters here. We have to blame the coin shops and the pawn shops are destroying history. They're the ones who are sending it in. I'll take pride and honor of any smelter out there is trying to do the right thing first. By calling around your local coin shops. By calling channel sponsor Pinbacks up. Get a bid from them. Get a bid from other online dealers to save the 90% silver as much as we can. Pinbacks is open for bids. Smelters, coin shops, smelters are open. The Pinbacks is open for bids. Call them up. Ship it to them. They will cut you a check. You might not like the bid price, but it saves the 90% silver for other lives. You got to take a few minutes. These coin shops got to take a few minutes and get to know these online dealers as well. And work together. Work together. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to work together to save as much of this stuff, this 90% silver as we can. I'll end it here. A lot of you folks know that I'm trying to save as much as 40% silver halves as I can. Well, my goal is 2,000 halves before the end of the year. Well, we are at July 1st. I'm going to give you an update. I need 519 more half dollars in the 40% silver realm. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm not paying these prices right now. I'm not paying. I got a price of mine. I'm not paying more than $5 a coin. not doing it. That's me personally. If I get there, I get there. I'm still on the path for 2,000 war nickels as well. I got a little over 1,200. I think it's 1,219. So I got a little bit of a way to go there as well. Look, you got to have a goal. Whether it's 90, whether it's 40%, whether it's 35%, you got to have a goal in mind. And try not to make your goal too outlandish that way you're never going to get there. I don't think I made that goal for the 40% by the end of the year, but I probably won't get there. And it's okay. I'm okay with it. And you're going to have to be okay with it too. I mean, because prices, sometimes you get priced out. I'll be happy with what I have. I'm glad what I have. We got to keep stacking as we can. It's all about the gosh darn ounces, my friends. It's about the ounces. Not how much you're going to get back in this, because this stuff is going bye-bye. Remember, the Dollar Tree has raised most of their prices now to $1.50. It wasn't that friggin' long ago where everything was $1. They went to $1.25. Now a lot of their items are going to $1.50. People don't think the dollar's not getting worthless every single day. Haven't we been warning about this? About the dollar losing value? Well, with that being said, as a Dollar Tree example, they're taking 50% more of your money away. Does that ring a bell? 50% more on everything that's gone up to $1.50. Costing you 50% more. Think about that. Think about that. If you have any questions about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. My email is always in the description of every single video. Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you later.